It is Harold. Harold.
ELG.
Yeah,
ELG.
Okay, well, now it is your turn. You are currently still digging, I guess.
Yeah, but when I see that congregation of priests going by, I look up and wave.
One of them waves back.
I'll like wave as well,
Okay.
just to show that I've seen him.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're waving at one another. You want to keep digging?
Yeah, I'll keep digging.
Okay. Vol, what are you doing?
Have I gone into the town hall building yet?
Right. You've gone into the building.
Do I see like something try to get in it? So
Yeah, something has tried to get in it.
And-
At the door. So you've walked in the door. In front of you looks like there used to be a nice wooden counter. It looks like something's grabbed it and ripped it out of its place and then crunched it in its hand. So it's now just a lot of splinters and wood. There's a door to either side of the room.
I go and look to see if there's anyone in here. I could try to.
Right. So
Anyone in here?
you just want to search the building.
Yeah.
Right. Pick left or right.
Right.
Okay. You've basically gone into somebody's office. It doesn't appear to be anybody here. Lots of bookshelves, notes, counting stuff. It looks like there's probably the mayor's office or some sort of accountant.
Mm-hmm.
You want to go back the other way?
Can I go and try and look for the notes and try and find anything about the attacks?
You can look through the notes. Basically, it's accounting information. How much taxes have been collected, when the next merchant should be here. Just kind of town running nonsense.
Okay, so there's nothing written about the recent attacks. Nothing.
Nothing.
Um,
This appears to be solely kept for log keeping of the town. There's nothing interesting in this room.
Okay, I go back and to the left.
Okay. It is basically a big filing cabinet.
Uh-huh.
However, there is a door at the far end. So,
There was
do
a door.
you want to do anything with the filing cabinet?
There was a door at the far end.
No,
or-
there is a door at the far end.
No, I'm going straight to the door.
Okay. It appears to be locked.
I knock on it.
Sounds like wood.
Okay, I guess there's no one in there. I go back to the sergeant.
Okay, so you want to go back to
Looking-
the sergeant.
Yeah.
Right.
If I
okay.
get there now, I just look at them real seriously.
So you're going to step out and you're going to see Maswell walking past you with a bunch of people, and you're going to head in the same direction. Stone, you have come to the town center.
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay. You've got Maswell coming at you, and
Right.
he's bringing on what looks like 5 or 6 priests and priestesses, scantily dressed, and to the right, you can smell alcohol.
Well,
But the building that it's in does not appear to be healthy.
when you say not help, well, it looks like it's falling down.
It has fallen down. Likely the reason you can smell the alcohol is because the kegs have been broken.
Oh, the dwarf is about to get pissed.
I'm going to head towards it, and I'm going to say to Maxwell, I'm just going to have a look in there, see if there's any bodies amongst the rubble I can assist.
Okay. Join us when you're able to.
Right. So Maswell, you are back in the barracks. What do you want to do?
Reporting to the sergeant or a officer that seems to be capable.
The sergeant is no longer in the training area that you have seen.
That's what I would have thought. Okay.
He's possibly somewhere else. However, one of the other soldiers immediately walks up to you and puts his hand on the shoulder of one of the priestesses and puts his forehead up against her forehead. They obviously know each other. He turns to you and gives you a nod.
I nod back. These priests and priestesses were found underneath the church Is there any other kind of locations similar to that with either underground areas or any safe places in the city that would be housing more survivors?
He nods and he says the Lord's Manor and the tavern will definitely have rooms to keep people safe. And there's the vault and the smith, but people shouldn't go in there.
Noted. Please try to provide any aid you can for the refugees. I'll go and try to find more of them.
Okay. So you want to head back to the town
Yeah.
square?
Did anybody follow me, or have they all?
The priests and priestesses have scattered out amongst the soldiers and are
I
helping
meant
band.
the players.
Oh, I went with you.
Vol has followed you.
Yeah, I'll tell Vol the information that the guard I spoke to told me. So these are the locations of the possible survivors. The smithy may be worth looking into, but it sounds like it could be dangerous or something.
Okay. I asked him, why shouldn't anyone go into the vault?
No idea. I wasn't told. He just said that nobody should go in there. So
Sounds interesting.
feel free to go and look if you want. I, however, will go and
Wait, is it
try
my
to get the
turn
survivors.
or?
Maswell has gone back. Is giving you
I'm
the
leaving you to
information.
go back to probably the
The
tavern, since I saw somebody else there trying to dig through the rubble.
Okay. So it's then Harold's turn. He'll do. Ah, Jesus! I'm not gonna get that right. Casual. It's your turn.
Be Eldry. It's not that hard.
Don't make me kill you.
Oh, the next one will have a worse name. Am I done with digging for the rubble yet, or?
Okay, so you've moved quite a lot of the rubble. You can now see the wooden floor, and it seems to be coated in alcohol. So you're pretty sure that anything that was in there is now squashed. You can make out a bar table and possibly what looks like a set of stairs. You're not really sure, but there is a very large rock in the way.
Okay. Wait, you said Maswell was coming, or Maswell said he was coming to the town square
Yeah,
wall?
Maswell is coming.
I'm on my way.
He will be coming up behind you.
Behind me. Okay, so I don't notice him. Okay.
Okay.
I'll try to lift the rock, but
Right.
I won't really put too much effort into it.
Okay. It's heavy, like really heavy.
Okay.
You can roll a strength check if you want.
Yeah. No, I think I'll leave the rock there for now and see if I can scrounge around in the
Okay.
rubble a bit more.
Okay. Scrounging around, you have found a small purse full of coins. It's 5 gold in it.
Ooh.
Lucky bastard.
Are you going to keep it, or are you going to just leave it where you found it?
I'm going to keep the gold, but I'll leave it in the pouch. I won't take any of it out of it yet.
Okay, right. Vol, you followed Maxwell back. Are you going to stay at the barracks, or are you going to come back to the town center?
I try to find a sergeant or any officer I can talk to and ask if anyone came out of the town's hall after the attack, and who was in there. Because
So
it seemed like some of them was trying to get in there for some reason.
Right, you're going to talk to random soldier number 6. He is unsure. At that time in the morning, there shouldn't have been anybody there, but if there was, it was likely the town's tax keeper. If he's not in the building, he's not really sure where he is.
Huh. Okay, so he's try to get in there for person.
There is a storage at the back of the building. Could be in there.
Okay. Can go and look.
So you want to go back to the building to that locked door?
Yeah.
Okay, so
See what's in there.
you're gonna trudge back there, and you are in front of the locked door. What do you want to do with the locked door?
Okay. Right, I don't have magic eye.
It is just a wooden locked door.
Yeah. Fuck it, chromatic orb the shit out of it.
So, hang on, chromatic orb.
Yeah.
Acid or fire or
I think
think it just
acid
says-
will do the job.
I think it just says energy. Oh no, you can choose.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
can
Okay,
choose
so
that.
you wanna throw a giant an orb, a 4-inch orb of acid at the door. Okay.
Yeah, something that
you
would not
just-
destroy the building, but
you're just aiming at the door, or are we aiming at any place particular on the door? Hinges, door handle.
the lock.
Okay, right. The acid sprays across the door handle and the lock on the door. It doesn't appear to do any damage to the lock. However, the lock shortly falls out of the door as it's eaten all the wood around it.
Yeah. And I'll open the door and I look inside.
There is a body in there with a large stick of wood sticking out of his leg, and he's sitting in a pool of blood. He does not appear to be conscious at the minute, but you'd need to check.
Okay, I check.
How are you checking?
Like I go and slap him across the face a couple of times.
No response.
Oh, he's dead. Is there anything on him?
Some papers, set of house keys, small purse of silver coins, quill, maybe nothing more than that.
Okay. How heavy is he?
I don't know. What's a normal human being weigh? 60 pounds?
Is he heavy enough for me to drag him back to the town square so they can give him a proper burial?
You can drag him back to the town square if you like, yes.
Okay, so take out the wooden spike out of his leg.
He is bleeding profusely now.
And he's not waking up.
Nope.
And he's dead. um,
Okay, so you're going to drag him outside. Stone,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
I'm still heading towards, because I don't see nothing. I'm heading towards the smell of alcohol, isn't I? Is it at the inn or?
So it's a collapsed tavern. You've got Hildry is currently digging around the area. You can see what appears to be a stone staircase going down, but there's a large rock in the way.
Can I just assess the building first from the outside on whether I think it's going to collapse on top of Hildry or not?
The building is unlikely to shift. It's already come down and it's now sitting fixed. You can't live in it, but it's not going to fall over.
So I'm going to walk up to Hildry and ask him, has he found anything?
Just this purse of coins. Might see later if it belonged to anyone.
So no bodies or anything?
No, there's just this huge rock here, but I can't get it away.
And I can see the rocks
Yeah.
in stairs. I wonder if I say to him, I wonder if there's people down there. Maybe they hid down in the cellar. Maybe we should try and move this rock. And I look round to see if there's any sort of large timber or something like that.
There's plenty of large timber lying around. Most of it's broken. If you're just looking for something big enough to carry around.
No, to use as maybe sort of leverage to try and move the rock out of the way.
You can find a large piece of broken timber that's large enough to use it as a leverage.
I'll ask Sylvie to give me a hand. Come on, give me a hand, boy. Let's try and get this rock out.
I'm
of the way.
female, by the way. Just saying.
Oh, sorry.
But
Sure, I can try.
I want both of you to roll a strength check.
I'll be right back.
Wow.
Hmm.
Okay.
Get
Okay.
your arms into it. He says, "Get your arms. Don't
Right.
touch it."
Okay.
Pull
Okay. Stone, roll another one. Okay, you have done all the work here, and the boulder has moved, but you have definitely done all the work here.
I try to look exhausted.
You try to look exhausted. Good for you. Right, you've shifted it. There is enough space for you to get down the stairwells, but it's basically being held in place by that piece of timber you've stuck in the way.
Oh, so we can't. So the timber could. Oh, it's stuck. It's not going to actually move. Is it?
It's unlikely to move, but it's jammed in there.
Unlikely to move. I like the way you put that.
You're smaller than I am. Go
All
try.
right, and I'm going to head down.
You are smaller than I am. You dirty bastard.
I'm going to head down there and call out. Is anyone? I'm going to call out. Is anyone down there? Anyone down there? Anyone down there?
Right. You immediately get a reply. It sounds like a woman, and she sticks her head around the corner. All you can see is the bright red top, and it appears to be dwarven.
I say to her, "Up you come, my lady. Up you come. It's all safe now."
Okay, she's going to turn around and shout down the hall, at which 30 to 40 people are going to start filing out of the basement into the town center, which they are not going to be happy to see.
I will hold up the purse and ask, this belongs to any one of you?
The barkeep, the redhead lady, is going to grab it from you as she walks past.
Not even a thank you.
As well, you have back to the town center. You can see a bunch of people filing out of, well, what looks like a wrecked building. What do you want to do?
I'll head over to the group and my traveling companions.
Okay.
I'll tell them that as you saw earlier, found a group of priests and led them to the barracks. And I'd like to reiterate what the guard told me. So, oh God, my memory. There may be some more people in the. Is it Mayor's house? Mayor's Manor?
Lord's Manor.
Lord's Manor. And maybe in the smithy. However, we were told that, or I was told that it may be dangerous or something. They said not people shouldn't go there.
Well, with people, do they mean maybe just not townsfolk that shouldn't sniff around there? I'd say we give it a look.
Yeah.
Fine. I'm gonna go there after I go to the Lord's place.
Okay.
Did I get there already with the body?
Could one of you lead the people back to the barracks and explain that you found them?
Sure, I can
And
do
just see
that.
that they're looked after.
The dwarven redhead lady. She is the barkeep. She just immediately waves at you and says, "Don't bother. We know how to get there." And she tells you all to sod off, and then she walks towards the barracks with the rest of the people.
Charming dwarf.
Pretty rude, but
Feisty,
okay.
just how I like them.
Right. So, you want to head towards the Lord's Manor.
Yes, that's what I want to do. I don't know about the other two.
Right. So you're going to head up
Yes, I will follow.
the road to the fancy-looking building.
Yeah,
It is made out of fine white stone. It's not like most of the buildings around here that look like they're made out of stone bases with timber on top.
Mhm.
It's all stone. Doors still intact. Windows are all intact. Doesn't look like anything particular has happened here. Right. So, what do you want to do at the Lord's Manor?
Is it a walled-off separate estate kind of dealio, or is it just a big building?
It's got a metal gate, but it's open, and there's a wall around it with a garden in it, and then a house inside.
Okay. Any buildings in the garden, or is it just one structure in the middle?
It's just one structure in the middle with what looks like a flower garden, possibly.
Okay. I would like to do the same job as I did with the church, around the perimeter first, and then inside if I find nothing.
Okay. You're going to make a once around the building. You're going to see that there's a back door. looks like a servant's entrance more than anything else. There's a little shack with some garden tools in it. Nothing particularly interesting, and you're going to end up either at the back door or the front door.
I'd loop all the way around, so I'd be at the front again.
Okay.
Yeah, Does the door look intact?
The door is intact and it is closed.
Okay. I'll go up and either like pull a bell or knock on the door, however.
And big doorknob. You can
Okay.
knock.
Yeah, that'll do.
Okay, so you're going to knock.
Yep.
You're going to hear footsteps coming down what sounds like a flight of stairs.
Okay.
From there, we will go back to Hildrin.
I've so far followed to the manor, and
Okay, so-
I'm just waiting for him to complete his round around the house.
Okay, so he's completed his round, he's knocked at the door, and you can hear footsteps coming down the door. Somebody opens the door. She is very tall. She appears to be possibly orcish. Skin is red. Definitely has tusks. Hair is neatly braided behind her hair, and she is wearing a maid's outfit. What would you like to do?
I just realised my charisma's -1, so I shouldn't be.
Is there anyone else you left alive?
You're asking the
Yes.
the maid. She's gonna go. Of course.
Well, that's good to hear, I guess.
Anything else?
I think we should perhaps take these people back to the barracks as well. Seeing as the soldiers are there, it seems safest.
The
I
building's
think-
still intact. It's no need.
The maid is going to look at you with a look of, like, who are you? Get off the lawn. You are not coming inside the building, and we are not leaving the building.
Well, I turn around to him as well. Looks like these people want to die.
I sit there doing that. Not necessarily. They seem to have survived fine on their own. We should just go and inform the guards that more survivors are in the Lord's house, and I'll turn to her and ask,
Okay.
does anybody need any assistance here, or are you all okay?
She says no,
Very well.
and she closes the door in your face.
That's fine.
Right. So you're going to then head back to the barracks.
Um,
Vol,
beef.
what are you doing?
Where is Ovid?
Sorry.
Where is Ovid?
I'm just assisting people out
Out of the tavern.
Alright. I go to him. I'm telling him we should
So,
go.
okay. So you are dragging the body up to.
Oh right, I was
over.
dragging the body. Yeah, I was. I'm going to a couple of soldiers with the body. Told them this is probably the taxman. The same soldier that told me if I can
Right.
find him.
Okay.
This is probably the taxman.
When Ovid sees you, he sees you dragging somebody behind you. Ovid, you want to do anything?
Yeah, I want to say, oh well, I'm going to go over to him
Okay.
and tell him to stop for a minute, and because I can see the blood. You said the blood was still pumping.
Yeah. No, he is still bleeding like a pig.
Yeah. So I'm gonna. This man could still be alive, and can I sort of check to see if he's alive? Like,
Yeah.
put my
How do you
hand
want
on-
to check? How do you want to check?
I'm going to put my hand on his neck and see if I see a pulse or something.
Can I actually do that here? Okay.
There is a pulse.
Yeah.
I'll say put him down, and then I'm going to try and stem the blood flow. I'm going to tear a bit of cloth in my backpack and try and stem. Where's he cut from the leg or something like that?
It's in the thigh.
Yeah, so I'm going to try.
There seems to be a large number of splinters and bits of wood stuck in it.
Yeah, I'm going to try. I'm going to say he may lose the leg, but like I may be able to save his life.
Okay. So, Vol, you have been stopped, and Stone has taken the body from you. What would you like to do?
I look at him and I tell him, and I look at him and after dragging the body for so long, at him, you know, you could have done that like a couple of miles ago. And then I look, okay. After you're done with this, we need to go look what's in the vault. And knowing he's a dwarf, I tell him there might be some booze in there.
some booze in the vault. Okay, sure.
Mhm.
Right.
Like maybe
So okay, you have informed Stone that you want to go to the vault. Maswell and Hindlerton, I'm assuming, are back on their way towards the barracks. Stone, what are you going to do with the gentleman you have just found?
I'm
gonna
still.
You're gonna patch.
I'm patching him up. I can't
Okay.
leave him.
You're gonna patch him up. So you're gonna put a quick bandage around him. Do you want to take him to the barracks? Do you want to
Do
leave
I
him where he is?
see any of the other soldiers that I patched up earlier? Or maybe I can try and get them to call over to give me a
No.
hand.
At the minute, none of the soldiers have come through the town center.
Well, I don't really want to move him because he's in such a bad way.
Okay.
I telepathically whisper something to Ovid. I wrote it to him in private chat.
Okay, that's fine. What's your response to the telepathic whisper? Is it something that any of us need to be aware of?
What can I assess what danger he's in? Whether he is actually, now I've worked on him and all that, whether he
Right.
actually dying.
You know he has lost a lot of blood because you can see it.
Yeah.
He has a hole in his leg. You could probably use magic to close the wound up fairly quickly. If you've got some herbs or some decent bandages, you could do the same.
I mean, yeah, left domain cleric just heal.
He is out cold. He is not coming to. So it is quite possible he's lost so much blood that he is pretty close to dead.
I really want to do this, but I'll do it. Right, then I'm going to place my hand on the wound and I'm
Okay.
going to cast. Cure wounds.
Okay. The wound is going to. You didn't need to roll it. You're rolling it against an NPC, and as far as I'm concerned, NPCs basically are
Alright.
1 point of health, and yeah. Right. The wound is going to rapidly heal. You're going to be able to see it. Splinters are still going to be stuck in there, but yeah. The wound is closed. The bleeding has stopped. He is breathing better. You can physically see him doing it now. What do you want to do with him?
Well, all that's happening, I'm telling them at least I didn't do it for dead men.
Okay.
Is he capable of getting up on his? Can I get him up on his feet?
No, he's unconscious.
Right.
If you put him on his feet, he's gonna fall the hell over.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try and. I'm gonna tell Hildra to give us a hand to carry him over.
you want Hildra to help.
Yeah, I don't want him to drag him though, but just help carry him.
Roughly, where was the forge in the town?
It is to the left of the town hall, so the opposite direction to the barracks.
I say to Ovid, I'd rather investigate the forge, but I guess I can lend a hand.
Okay, so you're gonna end up at the barracks with the body.
Yeah.
Guards are gonna see you coming, and priests are gonna run up and take the man.
Priest shit.
Yeah, they're still scantily dressed. One or two of the women have now got cloaks over them, but the men are still running around in what is the equivalent of a white T-shirt that's hanging around their knees.
I'll just give an ooh la la.
To which you'll be given a dirty look.
You dirty angel.
You see less soldiers here. You don't know where the rest of them have gone. But you can now see one or two of them are now up on the walls and watching out. Do you want to say anything to the soldiers or get any information out of them?
Nope.
Nope. Okay, so you're just going to head back to the... Right. Maswell,
Yes.
you have entered the town center and you can see Stonewall sodding off with a body of some sort.
Mm-hmm.
What would you like to do?
Still
going back to inform them that the Lord's Manor is cool?
Yeah, I'll do that first. I think there wasn't any other places to look, was there, apart from the vault?
Yes.
We've
Well,
well.
Those are the ones they've informed you about.
True.
There's plenty of houses around and nobody seems to have stuck their heads out.
No. The only other place I can think of is maybe the town hall. like you said. Give it a proper go around again. Is that on the
Okay.
way to the? You said no, it wasn't on the way.
Right.
It's
Okay.
opposite.
So you've come from the Lord's Manor. You've entered the
Mhm.
town centre. You've seen
Okay.
over it heading towards the barracks. Okay.
Yep.
Town centre. The town building is basically the central attraction of
Just give us a quick
this
drawing.
location. A quick drawing.
I've actually got a map that I've started to make as you were talking, so I can send that to the general, and then you can just paint a dot on it or something if you want.
I-
Oh yeah, that works as well.
It's a good idea, actually.
I need your tokens, players.
Do you mind if I just be back in a minute? I've just got to sort something
That's
out.
okay. Go for it.
I'll be about 2 minutes, yeah?
We'll have some map drawing real quick.
Right. I am going to make this mind mappy.
Ooh.
Right. So
Put a square in the middle for the town square.
there you go. Town square.
Can you
Barracks.
write town in that as well? It's literal town square.
So the barracks, and then there's a path that goes this way, and this is the gate.
Mhm.
Barrack. Okay, and we have the collapsed tavern. Right. And then we've got the Lord's Manor.
Mhm.
And then temple. Wow, this is a pain. Right.
Sorry.
All this. No, it's fine. All this in between is just random
Buildings.
strangers' houses. This is the sawmill. Okay. And there's a road going on down here that you haven't been down yet.
Okay.
Okay. So currently we have. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. Ignore that line.
Okay.
Stone is here. Hildren is here. And
Fuck am I? Oh, that's
all. You are here.
Where
Not?
where is the? Oh, it's the.
Yeah, he's not here yet.
Okay.
Have to go for a sec.
Oh, I can change colors. That's just difficult. Right. So, Lord's Manor.
Mhm. So I've come from there, gone to the town centre.
Yeah. Lots of houses and doors and other things around, but you haven't asked to go in any of those.
Yeah.
Doors.
Okay. I guess. I mean, the guy who's with me. What's your character's name?
Vol.
Oh. Oh, I actually wouldn't know that, would I? Because I haven't actually.
No.
been introduced. Okay.
No one has spoken to the other.
No.
To tell them their name yet.
Thanks for your help at the Lord's Manor. My name is Maswell.
He didn't help you at the Lord's Manor.
Yeah.
I
Hildren,
look at him.
who's
Oh,
at the barracks, did.
okay. I'm getting you mixed up. All humans look alike to me, or whatever races you are, I guess. Would you like to head to what I can only assume is the vault with me, or do you want to head back and inform the soldiers?
Why, talking to me?
Talking to Vol.
Oh yeah, I wanted to go. I want to go the vault.
Okay, I'll go to the vault with Vol then.
Right. Okay. So you were going to down the road, bunch of houses, kind of shabby-looking ones. You're going to end up in front of what is clearly a smithy. It's got a sign up on the wall that looks like an anvil. You can smell the charcoal from inside. There is actually a fire going in there, but you can't see anybody around. That moves the map about. I did not know it did that.
Yep.
The door is open. What would you like to do?
Go for the vault.
Do you know where the vault is?
Look for it. Then.
You want to look for the vault, okay? Maswell, are you also looking for the vault?
I'm going to do the exact same thing as I've done for the other two buildings. Around the outskirts first, and then inside, if I find nothing.
So you go left, and you realize that the building goes right up to against the wall. So you walk into a wall on that side. When you go around the other way, same thing. It's basically backed up right onto the wall. And it looks like, when you look up, that you can actually walk across the top of the roof of this building if you were on the wall.
Right, okay. Inside it is, I guess.
Okay. So we've gone inside the building. You can see it's a desk. Probably the shopkeep sits behind it. There's a couple weapons in racks. Lots of saws lying around. A hammer or two. You know, standard smithy shop. Nobody you can see at the minute though. There is a door leading further in. I'm assuming you want to go through the door.
Yep.
I'd like to look around the shop first, not the front of the shop, but like behind the desk and that kind of area.
Right. So underneath the desk, there seems to be a book. If you open it up, it's just accounting nonsense. It's not really interesting. There is a set of keys.
I'll take them for the time being.
Okay. There is what looks like a lockbox. Probably about the size of a bread basket. It's made out of metal.
I ain't gonna touch it.
You ain't gonna touch it. Okay.
Nope.
Nothing particularly interesting else then. Vol, you are sensing a massive amount of magic coming from further in the building.
Cast detect magic, bitch.
Yeah, no, you can definitely sense magic. You're not sure what it is though.
Yeah, that's why that's why I want to.
But cast magic doesn't allow you to see what type of magic it is.
No, I just want to see where it's coming from.
It's definitely further in this building.
I keep going with the detecting magic until I can see what's the source of the magic.
Okay. We're gonna jump back to Hildren. You are standing in the barracks with Stowe.
Fearing that the others already left without me, I start running back to town square.
Okay, so you're gonna get to the town square, and there's gonna be nobody around.
And I'm just, oh fuck.
You're gonna keep running. Right.
Yeah.
So you want to keep running.
Yeah.
Right. You're gonna arrive behind them. Okay, Stone, what are you doing?
To go, I think, for a little bit.
Did he?
I think he said so, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, no, I'm back.
Oh, you're back. Okay.
I was on mute. I was actually talking then, and I was muted. I've just seen him, her, go running off, and I'm not knowing why or what.
Okay.
And
you gotta follow?
My little legs follow. I don't understand why I'm running, why I'm trying to run.
Okay.
Dwarves, natural sprinters.
And I get about halfway. Oh.
Okay, right.
He bolts right through the building.
You're gonna see her. So you're gonna get to the town square, and she's gonna be just outside of a building further up the road. Okay, fine. Vol, we're gonna go. No, no, it's Mace's turn. Sorry. So Mace, you've searched under the desk. You've grabbed a set of keys. You want to do anything in this room?
Not anything else in this room. I was going to go to the back with Vol now.
Okay, so you're gonna open the door, and you're gonna go into what is clearly a forge room. Fire's burning, and it's hot as hell in here. There is a couple metal bars that obviously have been left in the furnace, and they're starting to turn into a liquid. So nobody's been here for a while. There is, however, a door on the wall, but from your calculations of the building size, that should be the wall of the city that it's up against. So
I see.
you're not quite sure where that goes.
Hmm.
Okay, what do you want to do in the room?
I mean, there's no people in here, is there?
Nope.
Okay. Look for. Is there like a carpet or anything, or any kind of underground
Nope.
type?
This is a stone-floored room. This is a forge. That sort of thing, it's going to catch fire.
I'll go
I
up to
was just about to say, turn that fire out.
That's a big-ass fire. That's like hundreds of degrees, and it burns non-stop. So
I was going to say the forge shouldn't light the building on fire if it's a
no,
forge.
the forge isn't going to
It should
light
be
the
fine.
building on fire, but like you're going to have sparks and stuff come out. Any carpet lying around the area is going to
Yeah, so there's no carpet then.
There's no carpet. It's stone
Cool.
floors. It's
Okay.
a workbench, lots of tools.
I'd like to throw something at the door that shouldn't be there.
Okay. What are you going to throw at it?
Your magic
Eh,
rock.
Anything that's around.
Okay.
Flippin'-
So you're going to grab a smithing hammer and you're going to throw it at the door that's on the wall.
Maybe not a hammer, but something
Okay.
that's light that you can just casually. I just want to
okay.
touch it with something, basically, not do any damage to the door.
Right. It's gonna hit the wall and it's gonna spark and shoot out right past you, whizzing past your head, and embedding in the wall behind you.
Okay, maybe
that-
not.
That's the magic.
That's quite possibly magic.
Okay.
I'll come back another time then.
Right? Okay.
We continue.
So we're gonna go back to Hildren. Hildren is standing outside and she's gonna see this thing come whizzing out of the doorway and lodge into a wall.
I go like, wow, you waste a spell on that? And then I enter the building. So
Okay,
you said at the start there's like big room with like the desk and stuff.
So the first room is basically a storefront.
Damn, I wanna see if there's anything already smithed around, so any weapons, armor, anything of that sort.
It mostly looks like saws and stuff. I mean, this is a lumber city, so this guy's doing all the repairs for the
Saws as in like big saw blades, also like hand saws and
yeah
that kind of
yeah
stuff?
like hand
Yeah.
saws and axes and
Okay.
that sort of thing. There is a long sword lying around on one of the racks.
I'll just grab a hand saw, you never know when you need one.
And quite a you want to grab a handsaw,
Yes.
okay? Right? Sure. Handsaw.
Old boot and handsaw.
Yeah, I know.
It's not
He's
a-
got the weirdest
It's
the
not
weirdest
no-
little shit I've got so far.
and then I wish to look behind what looks like the counter.
Okay. Metal box. Counting book. What looks like a bucket, but it's got some arrows in it,
How big is the metal box?
about the size of a bread basket.
Okay, so I could carry it around.
You could. Do you want to try and lift it?
I won't for now.
Okay. You're gonna leave the box behind.
Yeah, I'm going to hit it with my quarterstaff.
You're gonna hit it with your quarterstaff.
Yep, I'm just going to hit it.
Sounds like you're hitting a metal box and it rolls off the counter.
Huh. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Want to do anything else in the room?
I'll just yell, didn't I tell you to wait for me?
Okay. We'll
and
go to
that's it.
Vol. You can hear Hildren screaming at you. Didn't I tell you to wait for me?
No,
What do you want to do?
I keep going with the detect magic until I find something with magic aura around it.
Clearly, this door is exuding a large amount of magic.
Okay, so now I try to determine what school of magic that is.
Damn it! What school of magic is it? Hang on.
Maybe Arcana check? Oh, or just, yeah.
No,
No,
I can
The
check
spell
like
does it.
yeah,
Oh,
it's
okay.
auto-
If it's something like shield, then it's abjuration, I
Yeah.
believe.
Yeah.
It is conjuration.
conjuration. Okay, so means okay. How does that work? So it's not a shield.
Nope.
It's something that keeping it. Like, okay, yeah, I see. Now I try to figure out. Okay, wait. So when he threw something at the door, did it hit the door or the wall next to it?
So the door looks like a bunch of inscribed. So it looks like a door frame, but it's a bunch of inscribed ruins rather than an actual frame. And
Okay.
there's a door in the middle of it with a handle on it. It
Is there
struck
anything?
the center of the door.
Okay. Is there anything written on it?
On the door?
Yeah.
No.
Any rune? Nothing. Mm-hmm. Okay. Hmm. We need a guide to try and open it and see what happens.
So sorry, repeat that for me.
Yeah, we need like a test bunny to try and open it.
I will interrupt. Do you mind if I try?
Okay.
So go right ahead.
I cast Mage Hand and let the hand touch the door.
Alright, you have Magent. Yeah, I should have taken that shit too.
Nothing happens. It just pushes up against the door.
Well, it doesn't seem
Try,
harmful.
try the handle.
Okay, the door has a handle? Okay, yep, then I'll try opening it.
Okay, so you're gonna do the
Mage hand,
magic hand,
yes.
right? It's gonna pull down. It's gonna make a click noise, and you can hear that it's locked.
Okay.
It's unlocked or locked?
No, it's locked.
At least
Oh.
it doesn't seem harmful.
Okay. I look at Mashua and I said, didn't you find some keys earlier?
Might as well.
I don't know. What do you mean?
You found keys.
Do you know that, or does your character know that?
Technically,
with
you wouldn't know that he's found keys.
Oh, okay, I don't know. You didn't really clarify on it, so.
No, he didn't.
Okay.
He didn't tell you that he's found keys, so you don't know he's found keys.
I imagine I was with him, so I'm like, doing
Unless you
nothing.
climbed over the table. No.
okay.
That's a funny image. A wizard like crawling up the side of a table.
I cast Spider Climb just to
I
get
feel
just
so
to
fine.
skill.
Okay. So I asked, does anybody have a key?
Okay. So Stone, you've caught up behind them.
Finally.
Panting and sweating.
Yeah, dwarven speed. Right. So you've caught up behind.
Short distances.
You've caught up behind them. You can see them bickering amongst themselves, I guess. What would you like to do?
So they're all trying to figure out how to open the door.
Well, they're
Yeah.
trying to do something.
What? I
I just asked if anybody had a key, and nobody responds. So
So, have you tried to open the door handle?
Yeah,
it's locked. Seems it's locked.
I'm gonna walk up towards the door, and I'm gonna bang on the door and see if there's anyone there.
Don't
No
apply,
one responds. No,
don't
nobody
apply force
responds.
to it.
But when you knocked on it, it knocked your hand away quite violently.
Well, guess it's too
Uh-huh.
late.
Didn't
So
do
it-
any damage, but it like threw you back a step or two.
What in the nine hells is that? I ask.
So it's basically some kind of conjuration magic that
Well, no, you can
doesn't let
detect.
you touch
You
it.
you can detect conjuration magic.
I'm not sure that it's the door.
Yeah,
Is-
but
and
like-
what this, from what I get, this is a forge, isn't it? It's a smith shop.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
recognize it immediately. It's definitely a forge.
so basically it's spelled. It's not a shield. It's just a spell that doesn't let you touch it.
Maybe it doesn't
Oh.
want you to go in there.
No. You can touch it.
Okay.
You just can't
You,
open
you've, you've you've touched it with the mage hand. Okay, so you've proved you can touch it.
Yeah, but
You
that's
can use the door handle, and that is fine as well.
And applying force to it
In
applies force to the object.
knocking on the door has pushed stone back, and throwing an object as it has accelerated it vastly past you, much
okay.
quicker.
Yeah. So it's applying pressure on it. Okay.
Has anyone shouted to see if there's anyone behind on the other side of the door?
Nope, no one has shouted anything.
Hello, is anyone there?
There is no reply.
Well,
Yeah.
Right.
This is a smithy shop, and there's a
I'm
magical
done
ball.
here, by the way. I don't.
Right. You don't want to do anything else in here?
Nope, I'm finished. Sarah,
Okay, so you're going to head back to the barracks or what?
back to the barracks for me.
Okay.
Okay.
So you're going to plod back to the barracks. That was an exhilarating trip. It was very scenic. So you get back to the barracks. You can see all the priests now have semi-closed themselves. Most of the soldiers have disappeared up onto the walls. You can see them filing up along the walls and watching out. One of the soldiers approaches you, and he says, "You still interested in that job?"
Any help I can provide, I will surely render.
Right. So he nods and he goes, 25 gold, you scout. Don't get involved, just find out where it went.
Right away. Is there any aid you could provide me in terms of knowledge of the general surroundings? Otherwise known as maps or verbal information would be useful.
He thinks for a minute and goes, no maps. It's too much tree out there. It's just a pain in the ass to map. And he goes, Moss Tower's not so far away. Those little buggers live in there, but you leave them alone and they'll leave you alone. That's somewhere to the north, I think, he says. There's a druid enclave somewhere out there, but he's not sure where they are. They fucking blend
That's
in with the
new.
trees. They blend in with the trees, and he has no fucking clue where they are. But don't piss them off and leave the trees alone. We have an agreement with them. We're allowed to cut a certain number of trees, and everybody's good.
Understood.
Other than that, watch for the local wildlife. Some of it's nasty.
Bears, wolves, what are we talking?
More like raptors and dinosaurs.
Are you serious?
Okay.
Are you? Where the
That
fuck?
makes the druids a lot scarier.
Yeah. What the fuck?
So it says don't worry about them. Most of them are the smaller kind. You only have to worry about the big ones when you get far out.
Okay.
Right. I'll inform my traveling companions. Are they welcome to join me in scouting, or is it
it's-
just a limited?
It's whoever's going to go. It's 25 gold a head. Does anybody need weapons or kit? Is his answer or statement to you?
What do you have to provide?
Basic imperial gear, spears, swords, maybe a breastplate.
the same as yours, or is it
He
lost and
looked
found equipment?
lost and found equipment.
Um,
So it's basically
it's not
coming
it's
off
not
the dead.
Imperial
No.
standard gear. It's just
It's not Imperial. It's going to be stuff that has been pulled off the dead, and it's going to be stuff that is not Imperial marked.
okay. Mostly, I think I'm okay. But if that offer still stands when I come back, if I've lost any crossbow bolts or anything, then
Yeah, that's fine. He's got no problem with that.
Okay.
The quartermaster's dead, so nobody's going to ask questions.
okay.
He seems very lax about the whole thing.
Yeah, apparently. Right, I'll go and inform my traveling companions, I guess.
Okay. Back to Harold. Hildren. We still at the magic door? What are we doing?
I just go back into the main room and look at the box, the metal box, and I try to lift it.
Okay, you pick it up. Probably weighs about 10 pounds, maybe
Okay.
a little more.
Is there like anything, like a lock or anything that I can see?
Oh yeah, there's a lock in it.
Does anyone
It's a-
here
it's
have?
It's a keyhole.
Does anyone here have experience with picking locks?
Yep.
Nope.
You said 10 pounds?
Yeah, about 10 pounds.
Okay, guess I'm just going to take it with me.
You can use the major. You
okay.
can use the agent.
Yeah, but I'd have to constantly cast that. I'm not doing that.
I still want to find out
So
what.
you're gonna pick up the metal box and you're gonna what? Walk around with it in
Yeah,
your hands.
yeah, I'm going to bring it back to the barracks and tell one of the soldiers. Can you guard this for me?
Okay, so you want to start heading back to the barracks.
Yeah.
I'll say you get halfway. Vol, what are you doing?
Okay.
I still want to find out what's in there. So I said Mashwell, okay,
He's not even
Let's-
there anymore.
Mashwell has headed to the barracks. You were here with Stonecutter.
no, he said he's coming back to tell us what he found. I found
He
out.
hasn't left the barracks yet. You must
okay.
remember,
So,
time is not concurrent here.
yeah. So I go around looking for someone, for maybe a guard that can tell me why the fuck is there a magic vault in a smithy.
Okay, so you're gonna go outside and you're gonna see one of the guards walk across on the top of the wall, and you're gonna shout at him, "Why is there a magic vault in the city? A magic door in the city?
Door. In the smithy.
In the smithy?" Well, he's gonna look at you like you're stupid and say, "Well, where do you keep your valuables?
But why magic?
Why not?"
Something's fishy. Okay. I need to get something that they want.
Who wants?
And all these imperial dudes.
They're guards. They're town guards. They probably just want to get pissed and go home.
No, I mean like I need to find something, information or something that maybe the sergeant will want or something, and then he can maybe tell me why is it magic and what's the point of it.
Okay, alright. Stone,
I'm just gonna have one quick look round the door, see if I see any ruins or anything.
Okay, so
okay, yeah, no, there's ruins going around the door. So instead of an actual door frame, the runes are carved into the stone. So your door frame is carved out of ruins, and then this door seems to be wedged in between them. Doesn't have any hinges that you can see.
Would I, like being a bit of a stonemason, and would I recognise some of the ruins at all?
They're magic by nature. You can tell that there's
Yeah.
some sort of passageway, but you're not sure what.
And would they be like sort of dwarven
They appear to be giant.
giant? Right. I'm gonna turn around and say, we're not gonna get in that door. They
Giant,
don't
hey?
want to get in, so we're not gonna get in. And I'm gonna walk out.
okay.
Okay, so you're gonna head back to the barracks.
I'm going to head back to the barracks. Yeah.
All right.
For some reason, I can't move the token.
Click on it. There you go.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Right. So Vold is standing out in the street screaming at soldiers.
That's how you get shit done.
Sure.
I didn't say scream. You just decided. Oh, he's on top of
Okay,
wall.
right. Maswell,
Like you said, I was heading back towards.
you said you wanted to go back to your companions.
Yep.
Or-
So
Well,
just center of town, I guess, because that's where I've run into them.
okay. So center of town, you have run into them. Anything?
I'll like flag them down before they walk past me.
Okay. So you are all going to stop in the town center and have a conversation.
Mhm.
Proceed.
A guardsman has given us a task to complete, and the reward's 25 gold if you two are interested. Where is Vol?
I believe he's
Oh,
still back there.
You can
Also, if
you
I could have
can
your
hear him.
names.
You can hear him shouting at somebody on the wall.
There he is. Yeah, if I could have your names as well. My name is Maswell.
Ovet Stonecutter from the Stonecutter clan.
Pleasure to meet you, Ovet. And
Healdry. Just
Healdry.
Healdry.
Pleasure to meet you too. Yeah, so 25 gold. It's just a scouting mission to try and track down whatever did this.
Did they give us
I gesture
like
around.
any scouting equipment or anything?
They offered supplies. I said I didn't need any currently. However, we can go back and get some if needed.
Yeah, I would like to.
Ovet looks in the pouch in his side and he said I could replenish some of the bandages I've used. If I could get some of that, that'd be really helpful.
Okay, I'll go get Vol if you two want to head and get some supplies from the barracks. Just tell them that you're going to go scouting with me, and I'm sure they'll give you some supplies.
Okay, so you two are going to head to the barracks, correct?
Yep.
Right, and Maswell is going to go after
The shouting person.
Yeah,
lunatic.
the fucking wizard.
Yes.
The
Mad Mage.
The shouting lunatic wizard. Oh no, not the
Yeah,
mad mage.
You
No.
just wait for it. You have seen nothing. He's gonna be a shouting mad lunatic wizard that can tell you your future.
Right. Okay, so you're gonna arrive behind him while he's having the conversation with the soldier that's up on the wall, and you can hear that it's a vault. It's where they keep their belongings, the expensive stuff.
I'll just sigh and keep going forwards. Vol,
We are?
we've been given a task to go scouting. Do you want to join? It's 25 gold reward in it for you if you join us.
Perfect. I just need the information. I'll take the gold as a bonus.
Okay.
Okay, so you're both gonna head back to the barracks.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I guess they get their supplies and stuff.
By the
Right.
way, I'm just saying, them having a magical vault in a smithy sounds suspicious. All hells.
I imagine it's where they make their weapons and armor, and they probably store them there. Imperial gear seems to be something that they're unwilling to give random civilians.
Or someone who might want to get it by force.
Sure.
Right. Okay, so you're both gonna head back to what, the barracks, or you're gonna
For me,
vault? Barracks?
And by force, I mean like the kind of guys that went here and destroyed half of the town and killed a bunch of people.
exactly. Do you want to come back to the barracks with me, or are you just going to wait by the main gate?
I'll just wait for you by the main gate. Prepare
Okay,
myself.
I'll see you there then.
Okay, so Hedron and Overt, you've got back to the barracks. You've told the soldier that you are going to join and you want equipment. He's gonna-
One question, guys. One question. I just noticed the time.
Yeah.
Do you guys mind? Like, do you guys have time to continue this like in an hour from now,
Sure.
or? Okay, because we can keep going. I just need like in 10 minutes to go out with my dog for like an hour and then come back. So
Right. So we will be finishing up the town bit in a second, after which we can do an encounter or something. So we'll finish up the town bit, and if everybody wants to take a break, we'll take a break. Otherwise, we'll start it up again.
okay, so yeah, I'm gonna take a break. It's gonna be even less than an hour. Go around the book.
You know,
Anybody else got stuff to do,
I'll-
or do they want to
I'll need an hour for dinner as well. Yeah.
as well?
I'm free all day.
Okay.
I'm free all day, so I'm easy.
Okay.
Okay.
So if everybody's okay with it, what we'll do is we'll finish this up in a minute, and then we will come back in an hour to continue, I guess. To be continued.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Last time on Dragon Ball Z.
To be continued. Okay.
Right. So, Overt and Hildrin, Hildry are in the barracks. What do you want to do?
I will ask. Do you perhaps have anything better than this leather clothing?
So the guard looks you up and down, and he asks, "Define better."
Maybe a bit more sturdy or more protective against temperatures. Anything like leather is pretty normal, I guess.
Oh, it's more armor.
So he points out that walking around in the forest with anything heavier than a breastplate, you're gonna sweat your backside off.
Oh, I have
but-
not said heavier. I said sturdier.
And
Sturdy.
I look at me chainmail.
So,
Oh no.
so,
If Bulbasaur was laughing at you all.
so he's gonna sturdier. You're gonna have to be more specific than sturdier.
Okay, again, I guess it doesn't matter. But one request I would have. Could you perhaps tell me a space where I could store items safely? As I have some stuff with me that I don't just want to walk around with.
Oh, you could store them in the vault, or you can store them in the barracks,
Where-
whichever you prefer.
Where exactly is this vault? We never
It's
mentioned
in the
it.
smith.
Well, you mean the magical door? Yeah, we weren't able to get in there.
Well, you're gonna need the keys. Smithy should have them.
Guess
Where's
it's too much of a hassle. I'll just leave a box here in the barracks, I guess.
Okay, there's a foot locker in
Okay.
the barracks. Just drop it in there. Overt, you want anything from the guard?
Yeah, I'm trying to get like bandages and sort of like a sort of healer's kit.
Perhaps.
Okay,
replace-
he's gonna point you towards their medical facility. It's an apothecary lab basically.
I'm going to.
Lots of
I'm going to to tell him maybe some lighter armor.
So it's like an apothecary sort of lab.
Yeah.
Somebody's obviously tinkering in here. Lots of little healing vials and bandages, and smells like fresh herbs.
Am I right to just jot down the healer's kit on the equipment then?
Yeah.
Something like that. All right, thanks. And that's it.
You can also get two potions of healing.
Mm,
And
yeah, no, yeah,
we,
same
all right,
commercial.
and what
Hang
about ration? I don't know. This is out of character. How are you going to play the rations bit? Where
Right. We're probably not going to use them in this game
I
because normally what you do is when you are traveling overland, you are traveling in hex sizes. So one hex is 1 day's worth of travel, which is one ration. So if you want to travel 25 hexes, you need 25 rations.
so it's a hex crawl basically. That's what.
Yeah, that's what maps normally turn out to be. But villages and dungeons, basically, you won't use rations
Yeah.
because there's a tavern, or you can go into somebody's house and eat whatever in their fridge.
Yeah.
Right.
There might be a Domino's around, I don't know.
Okay, that's canon now. Dominoes exist in this universe.
Dude, it's everywhere. They're like poison.
Yeah. I'm surprised there isn't Starbucks in.
I've just got
Hey,
fucking
there
idiot.
may be a Starbucks in the Imperial City. You don't know.
God damn it! I'm just giving you ideas, and
It's a franchise. They're everywhere. They're planar travelers for all you know.
How do I add equipment to this D&D Beyond?
I.
So in the D&D Beyond, I've got to go back to the right window. So on your character sheet,
Yep.
you're going to have equipment,
Yep, I'm on that.
right? And then you should have manage equipment.
Click
Right.
that.
If you click the manage equipment, you should be able to go under inventory and then
Right, yeah.
type what you're looking for in the filter
So
under
if I
the
go-
add option.
Healers.
Yeah, we forgot to do all of that,
Okay.
didn't we?
Yeah, so if you type heal, you'll see it'll come up.
Healers kit, yeah, I've got that. Add.
You can add that, and then potion of healing you can get 2.
And 2 potions of healing. Potion of healing, not the greater one.
Yeah, you don't even have enough health to withstand that. You would drink that and explode because you
Okay,
regenerated so much.
Overheal.
Potion of healing
Overheal.
Yeah.
and potion of healing. I think that's right. Yep. All right, and thanks for that.
Okay, so Hildren is stuffing something in a box. You've grabbed some stuff out of the apothecary. Maswell is headed back to the town center. Paul, what are you doing?
Well, I just remembered we didn't do starting equipment really.
No, the
Oh.
start. You should just have basic starting equipment.
Oh yeah, so I
If you
need
don't
to-
have it, I'll add it to your sheet.
Yeah, I've
yeah, I need to.
got the
So I
cleric
can do
one.
that. I'm just waiting for them, I guess. The gate
Okay, so you're just waiting at the gate.
and preparing my spells. Reading a thing or two. And
Okay. So everybody's done inside the city. You're gonna head outside or what?
Yeah. Everyone happy?
Yeah, once I've collected the other 2 from the barracks, I'll head with them to the main gate, I guess.
Okay.
yeah,
In that case, you're just going to head to the gate, and we will pause it there for the time being, so Ziggs can go walk his shit stick. If you want to come back in an hour,
Yeah.
so if everybody marks down an hour,
Zigzag. Zigzag. Don't forget, you've already used 2 spell slots.
I've
Yeah.
used one.
right. So Zig, do you
Should we
want
go out
a
and rest
crystal? And Zig, do you want a
Oh, okay.
crystal, an orb, a rod, a staff, a wand, or a focus?
oh wait, no, that thing I already have. I was talking about stuff like
Well, this
a
is your
water
starting gear.
skin. No, I was
No,
talking
no,
about-
you get a water skin with 1 specific starting equipment, but you chose another one then.
I don't see any equipment on your character. Your
I don't
character is
remember that
technically
being
walking around naked.
Yeah, that's the thing.
That's why I'm
then when
asking.
I'm doing,
So
yeah, I'm going to start
I'll be
starting.
back in a minute. I'm going for a cigarette.
Yeah.
okay. So
I'll
if
go eat
you
now.
go into
Yeah.
inventory,
Yeah,
check,
now
check
I
where
have
it
it.
says.
Yeah, something
just-
happened to my character sheet.
Well, you heard it, guys. Stream will be continuing in an hour. See you all later.